Right. Video number 2. I figured that being we started with this purse with the opening, that we should continue with it as the first clean. Now, fortunately for this one, our beautiful little coach with the orange pouch, there's really not that much to it. You can tell it smells like leather and a little bit of musty grandma, but it's overall pretty good condition. Not a lot of scuffs or marks. The inside of the pouch has some dirt that we're gonna need to get out, but this one's gonna be fairly simple. I can't do the Brasso today, which I'm gonna need to do because I ordered Brasso on Amazon and it still hasn't come yet. They canceled my order. Just noticed my hair. So I slept in this hair and these are my PJs because this is the real. Okay, guys. Because this is me. Yep, stand in my PJs, cleaning purses. So you don't want to watch this? Okay, go do something else. But this is me. I'm gonna first take this brush that I have that has this long handle on it that I got with the Saddle Soap kit. And I'm gonna see if I can get some of the dirt out. I'm hesitant to bend it too much because this is a rather rigid structure. So you can see that there's, I don't know if you can tell. See how there is dirt? It's right here. There is dirt there, I swear. So that's something that I'm seeing. There's just a bunch of crumbs in here, basically. I need to take a more firm brush. I feel like I really need a toothbrush, but I did not come prepared in my arsenal with a toothbrush. I also have this. It came with a Saddle Soap. This isn't the name brand Saddle Soap that I've heard some people use, but it had pretty good reviews on Amazon. So that is what I got. And it has this little tool that actually gets into corners, which I thought would be really handy. And in this case, it is pretty. So I need to get the other side still. She's still got a little bit of stuff in there, but more like white fuzz. I don't know if you can see it, but just a little bit. I mean, it's not real horrible. And then I've got my trusty rubbing alcohol because I have read that that is one of the good things to start out with, just to see if you can get things off, because it's more gentle than some things. Which, I forgot I was going to put this down. I don't know what the rubbing alcohol would do to the finish on that wood. It does. So. Okay, so I think that that's coming off. Am I going to have to need a more robust? Let's try this. It almost seems sticky, like it's you know, the stuff that comes off the mailers. Where did the cap go? I don't like this. Okay, so in here is distilled water. I just didn't want to be carrying around a whole gallon of distilled water, so. And I accidentally left this in the thing smushed, so it's a little disfigured, but you get the idea. With this Saddle Soap, they just want you to take a little distilled water just so there's no residue from other things that you could potentially get on there. Rub it around and clean it. I tried some of this with my shoes to begin with, just to see what would happen. I also did it on, I think, one of the purses I got for myself, just to test it out. It worked relatively well. Now this one, it's obviously it's not going to be a big change because there's not a whole lot wrong with it. But you can see that it's frothing up like a soap would. And I don't know if you can tell, but that area still is not coming off. I think that the right here, the clear is going to get that. Hi, Amber. Hi, Amber. This is Amber. You know what the heck's going on? Do I smell weird? I smell like weird soap, huh? They're awful sweet. The chair kept squeaking on the edge of the desk and it was annoying me as I moved it. Maybe I might just fast forward this. I don't know if you guys want to hear me talking all the time and have this be in slow-mo. I am kind of kerfuffled. I don't know why the little spot isn't wanting to come off. It doesn't really look like a stain. It looks like some kind of sticky residue. So I would figure that it should come off fairly easy. That is not being the case. I mean, it's definitely lighter than it was. Need like a better scraping tool potentially. What I can use. I can try using my tweezers. Aha. There we go. It's almost like I don't know, it's almost sticky like a chewing gum or something. Yeah. I've never had to get chewing gum off of a purse. So guys, tell me, how do you get chewing gum off of a purse? I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Sorry, I feel like this video is going to be a learning curve because I am still in the process of learning how to clean all these things, learning how to do the video. I mean, my other video yesterday, I was finally able to get some editing skills put in because I am definitely not an editing connoisseur. In fact, editing is my downfall, I would say, to this. I'd much rather just have one fluent video and not have to edit anything. I don't know if there's any of you guys out there that are like that, but for me, the editing is the hard part. So, I wonder if this person tried to clean, who I bought this from, tried to clean this off already. The sticky, probably gum, I'm assuming. I don't know. There's just a tiny, tiny little bit. It's not like it's a whole lot, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. I didn't even think about this till just now, but they did try to clean it. That could be what all the little white dots are, is maybe it's paper towel. Kind of like what I'm doing. But anyway, looks pretty good now. That little spot. It's feeling nice. Alright, let's go to number 2. And I feel like we need a little bit more water on this because kind of let it dry out. I feel like almost you need to be closer. Okay, is that better? I feel like you can see the purse a little better because you can kind of see the scrubbing action happening. This one does have a few little marks on it. You can see one right here, and there's a couple that the soap are covering up right now. But we're just kind of getting the dirt and the grime off of it that you can't really see. Even though you think something's clean, it doesn't mean that there's not, you know, hidden dirt. Now, I'm going to have a whole other video editing thing to learn because I did not know how to fast forward a video. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I guess we'll find out. The only bad thing about this is you can't see my face anymore. So, it's not like you're here to see my face anyway. You can see the dirt that kind of came off the other one. So, see if we can get this off of here. This is some stubborn stuff. I feel like I need to give it a good rinse. Because the saddle soap still, I feel like lingering. It's leaving just a bit of a haze maybe. No. And then maybe later I'll do a video with Brasso so you can see what it looks like because I don't have it yet, so I can't do a Brasso video yet. You can kind of see though, it's looking pretty good. I mean, it was looking good before. So, like I said, there's hardly anything wrong with this one. So, it's not the type of video that's going to be real satisfying because you can't really see anything wrong. Oh well. I don't know why the marks on here have to be such a pain. I do not think these are gum marks, so I don't think scratching them is going to help. I really don't want to scratch the finish. She's pretty good. You can see she's got good corners. So, but here's the good news. Even though we do have a little bit of black marks, which even though there's one here, I don't know if you can see it with the camera glare. There's one there, and there's one down there. I scrubbed at them, nothing really happened. So, I guess we'll see. Now I don't know where my... Okay, you're gonna learn this about me. I lose things even though they're right in front of me. I don't know where this thing went that I was using. Is it in here? Cotton round. That's the name of it. Maybe it fell. Ah, it did fall. Okay. I'm gonna have to cut that out probably. Anyway. This is another one of the stickies. You can see that one has that little dot on there right here. Seem to be working. Using the scrubber for that one. I mean the tweezers. I feel like this is becoming the most unsatisfying cleaning video because you can't really see anything. Wow, there's one stubborn dot that the person I bought it from already tried to get it off, and they were like, "I can't get it off. I give up." I don't blame you, dude. Don't blame you. Okay, let's see here. Figure out what else I can try to use. Okay, so one of the other things I got was this suede cleaner. This one is kind of interesting. So they don't want you to put the direct cleaner. I'm gonna turn this so I can see a little. They don't want you to put the direct cleaner on it. They want you to put the foam. So you kind of have to shake it and then squeeze it out like that, which is rather interesting. And because I tend to spill, I'm covering it right back up because I do not trust myself not to spill it. It's still not wanting to come off. Good golly. This tag's in really good shape otherwise though. Doesn't have any stains on it besides that one mark. So it's kind of a bummer that it doesn't want to come off. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't want to scrub it so hard that I, make a permanent mark. Sorry, my nose is just. So we're in a little bit of a predicament. What I might end up having to do is use my leather paints to cover it up. The other option is that my eyes just aren't that good, and maybe it's neck. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, not sure. Maybe that's about as good as we're gonna get, because if nothing's happening, nothing's happening. Alright, let's try to move, make sure there's nothing on here. This one is going to be a fairly easy clean. I'm hoping that maybe the other red purse that I have will show some actual changes. You're kind of learning with me, so just kind of got a repertoire from what other people showed. Put that one there so I forget which one it is. Okay. I'm just going to again take some of the rubbing alcohol on a cotton swab, because the cotton swab absorbs the rubbing alcohol and then not have to worry about as much flaking like would be on paper towel. And this just kind of deodorizes as well. This is one of the things that I read from some of the other people that do this, is that, or saw, is that they just kind of use this, even if there's not something you can necessarily see, it helps with deodorization. So hopefully that will be the case, because even though, like I said, there's not a ton of smell with this one, it's mostly leather, it's I'm having a hard time getting to that edge. So I feel like I just it was mostly leather. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm lost in my thoughts. Okay, so I did just find a little spot in here, and I think I had pointed that out in the unboxing video. We are going to try to rub off the rubbing alcohol and see where we get. If you can see in there, I'm trying to rub that spot out. It's really hard to clean it and have you guys be able to see. And unfortunately, this is not one of the liners that I can pull out. It only comes out this far. So because it's down on the edges, which in reality I find better, because then you don't have to deal with some saggy fabric. It does make it a little annoying in the sense of cleaning. Because then you can't pull it out to clean it. The ones that are really satisfying are watching people pull the liner completely inside out, and it just like, bam, you can clean it. It's great. That is not going to be the case for me. Okay, you can see its creed patch still in really good shape. So I think overall this one's good. Really, all I think we're gonna have to do is maybe touch up those spots. But here's the cool part, because I plan on painting them. Oops, there goes the lid to my still water. The good thing about that is that I'm going to be able to take paint and potentially cover up areas where there's dirt or scuffs. I'm going to be able to do things to make it look better. That way you're not left with, you know, scuffy edges or fronts. Okay. Alright, so let's see what I can do with this. And then after that, I think I'm done with this one. Whoop. Trying to run away again. And then hopefully after this dries out, we'll be able to smell it, and hopefully there won't be any lingering smells. And then we can do the brasso. Okay. So, smells like rubbing alcohol right now, but that's what she's gonna look like. But I'm thinking for this one, which I saw, I don't know if you guys saw in the clip, but I did sort of like a mock-up of what I might do on this, like a bunch of garden flowers everywhere, and then there was a pattern at the top that wasn't actually made yet, so it was just a potential idea. But if you have any ideas for this one, let me know. It's pink, orange, and like a tangerine. Well, yeah, this is like a almost like an orange red, and this is a tangerine kind of color, so something with flowers might be pretty, but let's see what you guys think. Right. See you next time.